Hey there, my friend. Welcome, and thank you so much for being open to taking a look at the business model that you'll find right below this video. There will be a button below where you can take a look. Before you do that, though, we wanted to say hi. The reason you're watching this video is because someone that you know and love, and someone that knows and loves you, invited you to take a look at this. So we're very thankful that you have an open mind and you're willing to come take a look. This is Mike, my business partner.
How's it going?
My name is Paul, and we actually co-founded the company that you're about to see. Right now we're on our way back from Charlotte, North Carolina from a training event for the community that we're building here in this company, and we've driven over 4,300 miles. This is why you see a bunch of luggage in the back of my car. The web domain here is lasthonestbusiness.com, and we wanted to do the best we can to make sure that this at least has the potential of being a good fit for you and being a benefit to you and your future.
Yeah, and the reason we called it The Last Honest Business is because we've been through a ton of different things online. In fact, when we started the company in 2016, we didn't actually have a desire to be company owners. We were happy affiliates of other companies. Then all of a sudden they would promise us a certain amount of pay, and then they would change it and go against that, or they would do some things that were unethical. Or the worst one is we would take all this time to build a business and it would be gone in a year or two. So it was like starting over and over and over and going through all these different problems. Wasn't there a ton of different things that we've experienced in this industry?
Yeah, both Mike and I, we're normal people. We're both dads. I've been married for 16 years and you've been married for about the same, right?
Yeah, 16 years and I have 6 kids. So yeah.
I've got 4 boys, and really all we wanted from the very beginning was to build a business that would allow us to be with our families and also to achieve some of the dreams that we had in life. We wanted to get out of debt, own the homes that we wanted to live in, drive the cars that we wanted, and all of these were really great things to strive for. But what we found on our journey was that there were so many businesses that we started that we were excited about, only to, after some passage of time, discover that there was dishonesty inherent in the businesses in one form or another. Back in 2016, we were faced with a turning point, and that was either we stopped doing what we'd been doing because we just didn't feel good about it anymore. We really want to be honest, we want to be ethical, and we want to be able to just tell the truth. We want to share good things with people, things that can be a benefit to their lives. And through all of these various business ventures that we'd been through, we just didn't have faith that we could find a business that we could trust and count on long term. So like Mike said, we decided to do the crazy thing, which was to start our own company. Is this the last honest business in the entire world? Probably not. There definitely are honest businesses out there, but our journey taught us that it's really, really hard to find an honest business, especially one that you can build from home in your spare time or your free time, one that you can trust to pay you, to tell you the truth, to be around far off into the future. That was really, really hard for us to find. And so for us, The Last Honest Business is this company that we started 6 years ago that up to this point in time has already paid out over $4 million in commissions. We've helped to provide over 280,000 days of meals to kids in need throughout the world through an organization called Feed My Starving Children. And it's a business that is very profitable, brings us an incredible amount of freedom and flexibility. It's also a business that we absolutely love. We have the best people here in our community that make us happy, that inspire us to grow, serve, love, and be better while we're growing a residual income from home. So we wanted to share with you a little bit of our story in the hopes that you feel like you can trust that what you're about to see on the next page, when you click the button right below this video, is really something different, and it's coming from a place of authenticity and honesty. It's always our goal to strive to tell the truth in everything that we do. Anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, one of the concepts we love in our community is principle-centered leadership. We just got back from an event full of principle-centered people, and it was just a great community to be a part of, and that is the one that you're about to take a look at. And we love each other, and that's different. We're there for you. In fact, we have multiple masterminds throughout the week that you can plug into, ask questions, get the help that you need. When I first started online, I remember I joined this business and they were selling a huge high ticket thing. I bought it, and the only thing they did was a conference call that no one was able to ask questions to. When we started this business in 2016, I vowed to have a place people can ask questions and get the help that they need. So I'm just super proud of this business, and I know that you will love it as well.
The last thing is, this business is definitely not a fit for everyone. If you're someone who has a dream, if you're someone who wants to grow an income in a bigger way, pay off your debt faster, buy some things you want to buy, if you're someone who's in a job that you don't love, these are all good indicators that what you're about to see on the next page might be something that can be really beneficial to you. Some further qualifications would be, in order to have success with what you're about to see, this isn't a get rich quick scheme. Like I said earlier, it's something that you can trust. And so what does that mean? That means that if you like what you see on the next page and you're inspired by the results that people have created and that we've helped people create and their incomes and their lifestyles, you're going to want to be someone who is open to growth and change, someone who's willing to learn, and yes, willing to work. There is no business on the planet that you can make money at if you're not willing to work. So if you have a dream, if you want a better life for yourself, if you want to grow your income, and you are willing to learn and willing to work, then I think what you're about to see on the next page could very well be one of the most life-changing things that you've ever seen.
All right, so here's where the rubber meets the road as we're in a car. Go ahead and click the link below, find out more about this business, and watch that entire video, read through the whole entire page, and get started with this community. And we look forward to welcoming you with open arms.
Have a great day. Always go for James. Bye for now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Prosperity Tip episode. I decided to start doing these again. I used to do prosperity tips back in 2013, so it's been a little while before I started this series back up. But now it's going, and this is number 9. And today we're going to be talking about a question that I get a lot from people. People will message me and they'll be like, "Hey, how do I make money really, really fast? I'm in a dire situation. I need to make money fast. And what's your recommendations?" And so this is going to not be maybe not the typical type of webinar or video or live that you see me do, but I'm going to address this question. It's a real live question that people actually send me. So anyway, so I'll get right into that. But if you are on with me live, drop a comment below. Let me know where you're live from. If you're on the replay, do #replay. I always love to know who our replay viewers are as well. And then if you have any questions for me or comments or feedback on this topic, I would appreciate it. It always makes these lives a little bit more fun when I have interaction and I can answer questions. So let's see who we got on real quick, and then we'll get right into the content. So we've got Nick here. What's up, Nick? Hope all is well. Thank you. I'm still recovering from a cold over the weekend, so my voice is a little deep. That's why. What's up, Bill? What's up? From Virginia. Love it. We got the Netherlands in the house. How's it going? We got, right, Maine. We got Jeff Topper. Great to see me. We got Matthew Martin. Awesome. Funnel Builder Master. Right there. We got Danny. Awesome. Thank you for showing up, Danny. Okay, so let's get right into the content. I don't want to keep you guys too long. But again, so today is make money fast. And this question, again, I get this question. Now, keep in mind that in every company you ever join, I am pretty sure, and let me know in the comments, you've probably seen someone come in and hit the ground running and make a ton of money. Maybe they made, in fact, there was one company I joined, and there was one guy who made, I don't remember the exact number, so don't quote me on this, but I think he made like $700,000 in 1 month, his first month in the business. And it was some kind of record. Like there's been like no direct sales company ever who have had someone join and make 700 grand their first month. I think it was a record. Um, Now that's fast, right? You could agree that that's fast. So here's the thing. Whenever I get this question, sometimes it really bothers me deep down because here's what ends up happening, and I've seen this happen before. Uh, in fact, I've had one person ask me this multiple times throughout years. So get this. So I had one person message me. I think it was back in 2016 when we first launched our company. He asked me, "Hey, I need to make 10 grand in the next 30 days. What do I need to do?" And I told him what he needed to do. Like I broke down the numbers in our company, and in fact, the exact numbers were, so we make $120 per person, so basically $10,000 divided by 120. And I said, okay, that would mean you need to make 83 sales. You make 83 sales of both of our products, and you'll make 10 grand, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna get the ground running. I'm gonna do this. And so I broke down the numbers. I told him the exact steps and everything. But then here's what ended up happening. He didn't do the 83 sales and he didn't make any money. Right. And in fact, I saw him jump from thing to thing to thing to thing. It looked like he was having success. It looked like he was successful. He was out there promoting. And a couple years later, so this is now it's 2018. He's like, man, I need to make money quickly. I need to get this. I need to get to, I think it was 8,000 the second time. Right. And he asked me the same question, like, what do I need? And I broke down the numbers and I gave him the numbers, and I had the same opportunity we had 2 years ago, and he didn't hit it. Okay. And then he asked me again, literally a couple weeks ago. So this is the third time this same person came to me asking how can he get to a $10,000 a month income quickly, and if he can do it with our company. And again, I was just like, here's the numbers again, same numbers, same opportunity, same thing. And sure enough, he ended up joining something else and going off on his own thing. And so why am I bringing this up? Well, here's the deal. If you are constantly searching and trying to hit the income fast, you're going to be searching for the income fast for years and years and years and years to come. When in fact, had he slowed down a little bit in 2016 and took it a little bit slower and followed the training, did the steps, and maybe went for, instead of a huge number, maybe start with becoming profitable, and then take a little bit stair step a little bit up, and then maybe hitting 3K a month, and then a little bit stair step a little bit, and then maybe hitting the 10 grand a month over a 6-month period. Had he had that goal, he probably would have hit the 10 grand a month by 2017 or 2018, within 2 years. And he would have been making a residual income for many years to come in 2018. But instead, he is still searching for the $10,000 a month in 30 days, 7 years later. So I want you guys to get that. Or actually, that was 2016. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. Yeah, 7 years later. So he was trying to hit 10 grand a month in 30 days. And he's still trying to hit 10 grand a month in 30 days, 7 years later. What do you guys think is a better strategy? Take your time and slow it down a little bit and hit it maybe within 1 to 2 years, or try to hit 10 grand in 30 days for 7 years? Which one do you guys think is a better strategy? And I know that sounds weird and counterproductive. So basically, what you need to do, instead of hurrying, slow down. Okay. Slow down, take your time, pick a company and run with it. And first, become profitable. Second, maybe make enough to pay off your expenses that you have every month. Third, then go for the luxury income and then stick with it long term. And I promise you, you're going to make money a lot faster by slowing down. You're going to make money faster by slowing down. Otherwise, you're going to be in a hurry for years and years and years and years and never hit your goal. And I've seen this over and over and over in this industry. And it actually drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. So to make money fast, you have to slow down. Okay. And I know that sounds counterproductive, but it is true. If you want to make money fast, you have to slow down and take your time. Hit one stair step at a time, and then you will make money fast. The numbers are the numbers, by the way. If you want to make a certain amount of income, you have to figure out what you personally earn on every sale you make and reverse engineer it. Take the number, your goal, divide it by the number you personally make, and those are the numbers you need to produce. So I would venture to say he probably would have made money a lot faster had he slowed down. So anyway, that was my tip for today. Let me know your thoughts on this concept. Comment below, and let's go over to the comments real quick. And let's see where we left off here. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Rachel? Gregory in the house watching from the live. Awesome. Amy says, your content is the best. You're so wise and definitely one of my favorite teachers. Thank you so much, Amy. You are also one of the very few internet marketers I'm subscribed to. So appreciate you, Amy, as well, and all of your teachings and content. We've got Rachel. Thank you. Very helpful. Gregory says, you're the best in teaching the HV system. Awesome. And by the way, if anyone wants to find out any resources before I go to the rest of the comments, you can pick up all of my free resources, marketing resources, make money resources at seekprosperity.com/links. It'll take you to a page that looks like this. And I have a whole bunch of different resources. You have 21 video ideas to generate leads right now, a 5G marketing plan checklist if you want to grab those free trainings. I also have other marketing resources and tools you can check out. In fact, I recently started investing in different things. And so you can look at my income producing asset portfolio spreadsheet that I put together here if you want to see what I'm putting money into. Also, social media, if you want to plug into social media. So go check that out over there at seekprosperity.com/links. And now let's go back to the other comments here. So let's see. Gregory, it is his poor mindset, not the method. Exactly. Slow down a little bit. Yeah. Learn as you go and stay consistent. Exactly. The long cut is the only shortcut. Yeah, I love that. I probably should have mentioned that. The long cut is the shortcut. So, a lot of people are trying to look for the shortcut. It's the long cut. That's the shortcut. And isn't that interesting? That it doesn't make logical sense. If you're slowing down and taking your time, what is it, like the tortoise and the hare analogy, right? What happened to the hare? Like he sped up and crashed and did all these different things, and then all of a sudden, eventually, the tortoise won. So it's like it's that same concept. So I love that concept. It makes total sense to me. I take it one step at a time. You retain your wealth a lot longer. Exactly. Great tips. Thank you, Rachel. Great info and mindset. Thank you, Bill. All right. Geo says, drives me crazy too. Why they hop around? I don't understand it. Exactly. Okay, this is true. And steady wins the race. Exactly. All right. Never give up in the house. We're grateful. Thank you so much, Christian and Rita Joy. That's Never Give Up Entertainment. All right. Chase says, financial freedom generally takes time because you need to deliver a lot of value and become a person that attracts others because of the value, the character you've become. Thank you so much, Chase. All right, that's all the comments. So thank you all. Again, if you want to find out all of my resources, go over to seekprosperity.com/links. All my free training, make money resources are over there. Make it a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next live prosperity tip. Make it a wonderful day. Bye for now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another prosperity tip from myself. And I, I say myself, you may not know who I am, but my name is Mike Hobbs. If you didn't know, hopefully you do know because you're on my social media channel. But I do these, pretty much weekly, at least once a week, if not more. And today's topic is going to be a good one. I'm going to be teaching you how to 10x whatever it is that you're promoting. Typically, who people who come to me asking me how to make more money in their business, they're usually promoting an MLM opportunity or an affiliate marketing deal where they make just affiliate commissions from whatever they're promoting. So I'll be gearing it towards that kind of a business model if that's what you're promoting. But technically, you can use this for any kind of business to make more money in that business. And I'm going to share with you just a couple ways you can do that. So, with that being said, if you're here, you're brand new to the call or brand new to this live series, go ahead and type your name, where you're from in the comments. Or if you're just showing up live, let me know who's here. And then anyone on the replay, I always want to shout out the replay viewers as well. If you have questions or you just want to put hashtag replay so I know who you are in the comments, I like to read those afterwards. So anyway, I'm going to go over to the comments real quick, see who's here live with us. And Nick is live with us. Hope all is well with me and my health. Yes. What's up? We got Nick. We got Paul Hutchins is live. That's funny. Catching me live. I think Paul was just live, so we kind of missed each other. But awesome. Just did number 60. Someone beating me. Dang it. How do I catch up to that? Like, do I just do like 50 in one day? That'd be kind of funny. One day I'm gonna do like 50 lives in one day, and I'll be like, hey, look, I'm ahead of you, Paul. All right, great to see me. Thanks, Topper. Mike's live. Chase, good morning, Chase. What's up, Rachel? Bill Fever in the house. And Mike. Okay, cool. So let's get into the topic. I'm gonna hopefully keep this short today, but the topic is 10x your MLM or affiliate marketing income. And what do I mean by this? Well, in MLM, typically, actually, let me just survey the crowd. Go to your compensation plan if you're promoting an MLM or affiliate marketing deal, and just go to the compensation plan and look at the part that you make when you make a sale personally. I'm not talking about downline. I'm not talking about when you hit a rank. I'm not talking about a profit share. I'm not talking about a matching check. I'm not talking about a binary, unless the binary pays you personally, because typically if you bring in one on each side, then you're making like 10% of the lesser leg, right? So you can count that part, the 10% of the lesser leg. so whatever it is in your compensation plan that you personally make on a sale. Now, I've seen companies paying 25 cents all the way up to, $50 per sale when they're making the personal sale. The typical range per person, though, and a lot of these compensation plans, they're really weighted on building ranks or building downline, and then you start making the big money once you do that. But what I'm talking about is just personal What you control, nothing out of your control. You control the amount. Figure out that number. And if you don't know that number, then I would just encourage you to know that number, because what ends up happening is people don't know that number. They start building a business. Like my very first network marketing business was in 2003, where I had a phone telecommunications plan, and I called a whole bunch of people that first month. I got 30 customers in, and I didn't make any bonuses or anything because I missed it by like one recruit, which is kind of hilarious actually. I could have made a $500 bonus by hitting that one last recruit, and I didn't do it in the deadline. So I didn't hit any bonuses, and then I got this whopping check. So kid you not, I had 30 plus customers, 3 people joined the business, and I got a whopping check of $2.56. They literally sent me a check in the mail for $2.56, and I was, oh wow, I did all that work. I went to people's houses. I showed them the plan. I brought them into this new phone plan. I saved them money, and I made $2.56. I don't know. I was pretty distraught, but I did not understand what I earned personally. That compensation plan was weighted on hitting ranks and bonuses. They weren't weighted on personal production, right? So I didn't know that. Had I known that, I would have had a proper expectations, right? So just something to think about. But yeah, so let me know your guys' numbers in the chat if you want to. But let me just throw out there the typical numbers that I see. Like I said, anywhere from 25 cents to $50, but we're just gonna say $10 or $5 is the typical. Like someone's buying an auto ship, they're making, $1 to $5 on an auto ship. Well, what ends up happening? Well, we'll just go by let's see. Yeah, we'll just go by $10 because we'll give the benefit of the doubt. Let's say this company is paying $10 per person that you personally bring in residual income on your downline. Well, here's what ends up happening is you go out there and you bring in 100 people, and then you're hoping that they duplicate. Maybe they don't, maybe they do. You have $1,000 at that point. Well, let's see, $100. What is it? So let's do the proper math. Okay, you bring in 100 people at $10 a person, $1,000. Yes, I was right. Cool. So $1,000. Amy says, I'm laughing so hard picturing me going to people's houses for $2. Yeah, it was definitely a disappointment after that 30 days. Thanks for that. 5 years in MLM, maybe 14. That's crazy. Okay, so $1,000. Let me actually share my screen. I think this will be easier if I'm sharing a screen here. Okay, so we've got our $1,000. So you bring in 100 people into your business, making $10 per person, and that puts in about $1,000 a month residual income. And now, of course, you get more money if these people do anything, which I would venture to say I've built teams of thousands of people in the past, and the percentage of people who actually do anything are low. Okay. But it is possible. If you bring in this many people, you should be able to build a decent size business. But just wanted to throw out a couple things to think about. So the topic of today specifically was how to 10x this. So let's say you do the same amount of work. Okay, the same amount of work, the same amount of people. Now, I think there was even someone who told me, does anyone remember the company called Amway? Anyone remember that? I actually joined it called something called Quickstar at one point. And I didn't realize, but apparently that was owned by Amway. So I actually joined Amway at one point. So yay, I'm part of the crowd. But I didn't know that because they branded it like Quick Start or something like that. And I joined it at one point. But the point is I heard that there was a secret part of their compensation plan that they didn't tell anybody. And what's cool is there's no secret anymore. Like, I'm gonna just give you guys the secret. But that compensation plan had a secret compensation plan where they would sell tools to their downline. Okay, so they would sell, so Amway sold tools to their downline or the entire downline, and the leaders split the profits between the tool sales. So, guess what ended up happening? Those leaders started quadrupling, 10xing, 100xing their income. Why? Because their downline were joining a business. They needed tools to build the business. So they needed capture pages, they needed marketing materials, they needed different tools and training, right? To build their business. So they just had a whole bunch of tools. And then all of a sudden, those leaders' incomes just shot through the roof, and they're making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a month because of what? Tools. They needed tools for their business. And that 10x or more a lot of the people's incomes. Now, what's cool today is you can tap into that secret compensation plan on your own. Okay, you don't have to have it built into your MLM or affiliate marketing deal. You can do it right now. There's tons of tools that can help your team make more money. Okay? So, for example, let me pull open the screen again here. And so here's an example. Let's say you do the same amount of work instead of and let's say you wanted to make a lot of money. Okay. So here's what ends up happening. So let's say you sold or you told your team, so they joined your team, and then in your new member welcome video, you showed them a tool. Make sure you can see what I'm writing because I have my video on here. Okay. Okay. So let's do that. So you showed them a tool to market the business better. So we're going to call that the HBA funnel builder. Okay. Because that's a funnel builder tool that we have in our company. I'm just going to give you one example here. There's a lot of different examples. There's autoresponders. There's different tools. There's training. In fact, our company does marketing training as well. I'm going to show you one example here. So this is $25. So $25 per month and pays $20 per month. Okay. So now you bring in the same 100 people. Now I actually tested this. I when I was promoting an MLM a few years ago, I brought in probably close to this into that MLM. And 100% of these people, I actually what I did is I built a website, capture page, sales page combination for my team to use. And I did the sales page, I did the sales video, and I said to my team, hey, if you want to get this tool, you need to buy the HBA funnel builder. Okay. This tool, just like Amway did, right? They had tools for their team to buy. And so what I ended up doing is I sold this tool, and 100% of my team bought the tool. The people I personally brought in. Now there was people in my downline that didn't have it, but the people that I personally brought in, they all bought the tool. Okay, so I was making probably around, I would say, $10, $5 per person. Actually, it was because it was a binary. It was about $5. It would be $10 if I had like a runaway leg, but unfortunately, that doesn't happen very often, right? I had to build both legs in that business, so I was making about $5 per person. So if you want to do the math, this on $10 per person, it's 1,000, right? So let me show you the math here. So let's say you bring in 100 people. You did no extra work. The only extra work is maybe you did a welcome video telling them about this tool. That's about it. That's the only extra work that you did. So now check out what the numbers equal. And you do that. So $100, okay, here we go. So 100 times 20 is 2,000. Okay. 2,000 a month from HBA Funnel Builder, and 1,000. So basically 3,000 total. So 3,000 a month total. Okay. So you were literally at this point, you 3x'd your income because you were making what, 1,000? And now you're making 3,000, right? And if this number is lower, this number is higher, like, or the number that to get to the 10x mark, it's higher. But not only did these people buy the HBA Funnel Builder from me, there's also a marketing training product called the HBA Premium, which is 100. So let me throw that in here. Premium, which is $100 residual per month. So 125 days, $100 per month. Okay. So what ended up happening is a certain percentage of these people also bought premium, and we'll just say 30%. Okay. So let's just say 30% of them bought premium. So out of 100, so that's 30 times 100 is another 3,000 a month, which is a total now of what? So actually, let me just do the whole number. So 120 times, okay, so 3,000. So we'll just do $6,000 per month residual income. Okay. So in my business, because I was only making 500 here because I was making $5 a person. So I gave $10 was actually kind of a higher number than I probably should have put on this paper. But when I ran the numbers myself, I 10x'd my income because I was making $500 a month originally from the sales that I made from those 100 sales. But by just adding 2 tools only, I increased my numbers to 6,000, so $6,000 a month per month residual income. And I want you guys to realize this. I did that doing no extra work. It is the same 100 people. And what's cool is when you show this to people, someone's making 1,000 from, or maybe 500, which is what mine was. So my real numbers were this. So let me just, that makes more sense. So this was my real numbers when I did it personally. And when I moved them over into 2 different tools, now I'm making this instead of this. And if you 500 times 10, that's 5,000. So 500, I guess this video could have been 500 times 11 because that's a little bit closer, 5,500. But the bottom line is these numbers are going to work out differently for every single person in here. Like if you have more of people, like more than 30% convert to HBA Premium, this number is going to be higher. If you have less, it's going to be lower. But the point I wanted to make, and I guess the main thing is a couple tips I want you to take away from this video. A, you should be providing the tools that your team needs to build a residual income. If they're joining you in an MLM business, there are many tools. And a lot of times people are, I will just say, and we'll wrap it up here. A lot of times people are so desperate to just hand everything to your team. And they're like, okay, I want to give you all the marketing training for free. I want to give you all the systems for free. I want to give you the capture pages, the sales pages, all these things for free. And they are literally not only hurting yourself on income, but you're hurting them as well by doing that. By providing everything that they need in a business for free. Could you imagine a restaurant owner just getting handed everything for free? Right? All these things for free. Like they wouldn't it wouldn't work out. Like people would not it just wouldn't work out financially for them. They wouldn't have any skin in the game for one, but here's why it's hurting them. If you give them all the stuff for free, as much stuff as you possibly can, and you do all the work, you set all this stuff up for free and you give it to them, well, now they are stuck at bringing in 100 people and making $500 a month residual income because you gave them everything for free. They are literally doing above average work and making below average income by you giving them everything for free. Now, if you plug them into a couple tools, they only need 2 sales and they're in profit. And if they get that same 100, instead of making 500, they're making 6,000. Think about that for a second. What is better for your team, to make 500 or 6,000? So it's the same opportunity that you have, they have as well. So if you tell them about quality tools that can help them build their business, then not only are you making more money, but so are they. And that's the key thing you need to think about. So before you start trying to build out free websites, free marketing training, free this, free that, free this, free that, think about what you are taking away from your team. Think about the income that they are losing when you do that. And think about the income that you are losing as well. And we all get into this business. Like, think about it. Why did you go get a job? Why did you go get a job? Did you go there to be a philanthropist? Right? If I said that right. Did you go to your job so that you can just work for free? Why did you do a business? You did a business so that you can replace the job, right? You did a business so that you can actually make some money. And so if you want to make money, you need to do things in a certain way and not cripple your ability to make money. So I see that there's some teams out there that are like, oh, I just want to give everything to them, everything, everything, everything. And then they make 25 cents per sale. And then they're like, well, I gave everything away. It's like, why did you do that? Well, now you're literally taking income away from your team. You're taking income away from people when you do that. So instead of giving everything for free, have people buy a quality tool. And it doesn't have to be the HBA funnel builder. It doesn't have to be an autoresponder. It could be any tool that will help them build their business. But the reason I like the HBA funnel builder is because it's pays 80% commission. So you get the most of the money paid out to you when you make a sale. So it just makes the most sense to me to sell a tool that also makes people more money and it's quality and it's something related. So for example, if you build a website for your team and they buy it for 25 bucks a month, you are now increasing their income by $20 a month on every single sale they make. And if they're making $1 per sale, that's 20xing their income on just the funnel builder, right? So anyway, that's my little rant for today or ramble for the day. Let me see what you guys are commenting. What do you guys think about this concept? All right. Yep, Amway nowadays. That's funny. Love the way you laid out the plain language. Yes, exactly. And by the way, if you guys want to find all of my free resources, be sure to check out my website right here on the screen, seekprosperity.com/links. I have lots of cool resources for free that you can download over there. And let's just go back to these comments real quick. So great to hear from me. Thank you, Rita. Thank you so much for providing value and insight, and it makes total sense. Thank you, Nick. You just made me rethink an idea I had. Thank you. All right. Well, that's it. That's all the comments. So thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up to these prosperity tips. And thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Bill. Let me make sure I drop your comments on here. So before I leave, Jason, awesome. But anyway, so go to seekprosperity.com/links to find out more information about the resources. I even have a link to the HBA funnel builder if you want to check that out there, since we talked about that today. I have a link to every marketing tool that I use on that website. And with that, make it a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next live video. Bye for now.